King of Pentacles reversed. It's time to reassess your priorities, even though everything you do is successful. What do you leave in your wake? Are your stubbornness and your single-minded approach in alienating the people close to you? Have you been prioritizing results over how you get them? It may be time to channel your acumen into your personal life instead of your financial portfolio. The devil reverse. Uh, Right. Playing with fire comes with a cost, and when the devil is reversed, it means it's time to pay up. But when you relinquish your safety, sanity, or well-being to any unhealthy attachments, look inward and ask yourself why you're so inclined toward self-sabotage. Confront your fears, examine your negative behavior patterns, and seek help to end them for good. You are far more powerful than they are. Page of Wands reversed. Success isn't linear, and although a setback may feel disappointing, don't give up on your ideas. Your passion may need some slight redirection, but you are on the right track. King of Cups reversed. Volatile, emotionally manipulative, and highly unpredictable. This bolt of lightning will strike you down. Have you been repressing your feelings, compartmentalizing because you're too afraid to make waves? This card suggests a reckoning is coming, and it's going to be explosive. Six of Cups upright. It's the last card. I do 5. The Six of Cups is a magical card, one that invites you to reconnect with your joys of your past. Whether it's the time you spent learning to ride horseback on Themyscira or adventures you had growing up in Smallville, like Superman, Clark Kent, yeah. You are being flooded with nostalgia. Allow it to help you find the same happiness now, bringing those simple pleasures into your life and perhaps even reuniting with a friend from the past. Well, maybe like you're doing just like fine. You're doing good, you know? And like maybe you got all that good stuff going on, and maybe some of your old friends might miss you. I don't know, but maybe you should reconnect with them because you're like badass and cool, and but reassess your priorities, whatever they may be. But like uh, you got what it takes, you know. But know that you're like super badass and you're super cool, and your friends are probably like, dude, where you been? How you doing? You know, and you should give them the time of day. You know, see how they're doing. You know what I'm saying? See how the hell they're doing with that Six of Cups. Yeah, but with the King of Cups reverse, it's like you'll strike them down. You know what I'm saying? They're your friends, but maybe the opposition or your own fears or hang-ups or anxieties or setbacks. You just strike it down. Yeah. But you can't be something you're not. Be yourself by yourself. A lesson learned in life, known from the dawn of time. But you can still be you. You can still do what you gotta do. But you know, I'm guessing you've made friends throughout your life. You should, try to reconnect with them. You should, Me, I used to have a lot of friends, but I don't know. I kind of went a different path. But in any case, it's good to have friends, though. It definitely is. You get to like talk to them, have like word of mouth sort of thing, exchange ideas, all that stuff. But yeah, just vaping. That's all I do. Yeah, and drink coffee. Maybe with the devil reverse when it's talking about time to pay up or something like that, or like you're more powerful than they are. I don't know. That may be the case, but I think you should humble yourself a little bit, and like you can't be like all either down and depressed or angry or like egotistical to your own detriment. You got to be able to converse, stuff like that. But you got to be able to converse. You know, you may be really badass, really cool. You may be a loner, maybe a popular guy, who the fuck knows, but maybe you gotta reconnect some people. Who knows? I know I'd like to, but I'm not in a position to do that. That's just me. But maybe you can get into that position. Maybe you can get into that position if you just like open yourself up, or like pick up a phone, or go knock on their door. I've had friends surprise me before just knocking on my door. So you should like go do that, or, surprise them. Something like that. Something like that, yeah. But I don't know, this is fun. Maybe if you don't have the means to like go hang out with your buddies, you should like make videos and talk to yourself if you're so inclined. If you got those speech abilities, then you should like use them, because you're a human, and you should enjoy being who you are. Maybe that's the message. Maybe it is. Who knows? But look at this guy. He's protecting his friends. He's protecting his friends. That's what he does. That's what he lives for, to protect his friends. You know. I heard this thing that said like if you're overweight, you've damn sure dipped your toe in anime. That's very true, but some of us used to be good looking before they had all their medications that ruin their body. But if you're, taking the right steps and eating salads and shit, not shit, but if you're eating salads, like I've been, I lost 50 fucking pounds. You know, but I kind of let myself go though. But I lost 50 pounds since July. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that doing good for yourself might give you more of an incentive to reach out and hang out with your friends if you got them. If you got them, you know what I'm saying? But give them some of that good love. You know what I'm saying? You know. But anyway, you might have to strike down, show your worth, because you're worth it. You're worth it. Definitely worth it. But yeah. So with this, this is a wand and it's got multivite, it's got jade, it's got a bunch of stones on it and selenite. It's a sugar wand. I'm not gonna cast anything like Harry Potter or some shit, but like if I could tell you, I would say, do right by your family, do right by your friends, and manifest good things in your life. That's just a recommendation from good old Joe. Good old Joe. Maybe overusing my own fucking name, but who knows? I don't care. It's all in good love. As long as you don't, if you get down on yourself for like accepting love, you just gotta brush that shit off and you gotta be happy and healthy and shit. I don't know what that is. But happy, healthy, and in a good mood, particularly the morning. Good time to hang out with friends. Like before school, or like I used to, or like in the summer. What am I talking about? I don't know. We're family and go do stuff. Yeah. Things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, with this emerald point, manifest money into your life. Yes, money. This emerald point will give you some money. I make enough money to sustain myself, but you might want more for other things. So, more money. Anyway, King of Pentacles. You should reverse. You should reassess your priorities. Maybe your priorities are making money. And if that's the case, then, stay on your grind. Do what you're supposed to do. Get that, guap. I don't know. But, yeah. Whatever you're meant to do, do it. Whatever you're meant to do. Whether you've yet to figure that out, you should just just do it. do it. But yeah. If you're watching this and wondering why you're watching this, I'm hoping to like show 5 cards a day or reading, or maybe it's not even reading. Maybe I'm just talking about myself. I don't know. Trying to provide some sort of like good feeling. You know, if you got a good feeling, then follow it and use it to your advantage. That communication with people, that happy, good feeling that you got, is where it all comes from. It's what people like, and it's what gets you friends. It's what gets you positions at work. You know, hard work pays off and all that too, but so does a good attitude. You know, good attitude. Good attitude. Me personally, I'm trying to work with astrology. I know my birth chart, but I can't really delve into the like individual signs and stuff. I'd have to meditate on it beforehand, so I'll probably do that. But if you're a Pisces, then you're in your emotions. You're a Cancer, you're in your intuitive emotions, and you should you know, try to consider Cancer. You should try to consider the Moon card and how you and Pisces kind of coexist on some sort of level, and maybe there's a mutual understanding there. But doesn't mean you got to act on it, but just keep that like mutual understanding in mind. If you're a Virgo, then probably very intricate in your perspective, and you probably realize that like each like chicks are are like very complex creatures, and you know, keep that in mind. I don't know if you're a Leo. I have a Leo ascendant. If you're a Leo, then you probably got the best attitude compared to anybody. But and you probably show up very confident in what you do, and you could just use a good friend to talk to. If you're a Taurus, you probably very admirable individual. If you're a Gemini, you probably like to converse and talk and stuff, and you're probably really good at it. And if you're a Capricorn, you probably very, because I have a Capricorn stellium. You're probably very happy to have family. I don't know if that makes any sense. And you're probably like very cool. Anyways, if you're an Aquarius, you're probably one of the most smartest people there is, in the sense that you are fair and forgiving. If you're a Scorpio, then you probably, you know, are very powerful but like to cut people off. But that's aside from the point. But if you're a Scorpio, you probably are a water sign, so you're probably very in depth. If you're what else is a Libra, you're probably one of the most balanced individuals. But you probably gotta focus on the balance itself, whatever that may be, with a person, emotion, a job, or whatever, a life situation. Try to see it from all sides, and just balance them scales. Leave anything out? Oh, Aries. Aries, yeah, you're probably got the coolest freaking like fiery uh like you're first, you're the first of the wheel of the zodiac, of the wheel of the zodiac. But you're probably cool as fuck. If you're a Sagittarius, like my mom and my other brother, um then you're probably acutely aware of uh, how people are and what you gotta do. Yeah. And you probably like Godsmack. And yeah. Um anyways, that's it for now. Um Shocker. Hopefully, yeah, alright.